I'm live. Okay. Whew. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Heart to Heart Readings, otherwise known as Jackie. I'm an angel reader, and I'm also a pet reader, a spirit medium as well. And welcome to my lives. Okay. So usually I do a general reading just to get things going. I see that there's a few people here. If you guys want a more comprehensive reading with me, please go into my website at hearttoheartreadings.com, and there you can find my pet services and my personal readings for angel readings as well. Please like and sub, please. All right. I'm debating if I should do like a general first. I'm not sure. And I don't know about you all, but I feel like the energy that we're in right now, I don't know if it's some, I don't know, astrology stuff causing this. General for the general public, yeah. I don't know if it's the astrology aspects causing this, but I feel like things have been happening super fast, and like I'm feeling overwhelmed, man. Also, who saw the election? Did you see the election yesterday, Snarky? I mean, not the election, sorry, the debate, the final debate. I am not Hitler. Oh man. I just can't wait for Joe Biden to be president so that there's no more confusion. Toni, hi. Okay, perfect, Toni. All right, do you have a question, Toni? No, seriously though, Snarky, like, hi, Marie. Dude, like, when Trump talks, like, all he does is, like, they're not coherent sentences. Like, he just talks and talks and talks so that he never has to do his work, I guess. But, you know, he's a president, so his words are everywhere. And I feel like it's just causing, like, mass confusion. Beautiful and blessed. Yes, you may ask the question. Sergio, is Dee Dee inside? Oh, okay. Millions and millions of dollars? What do you mean, Snarky? Wait. I need to check if I've done beautiful and blessed before. Give me a second. All right, so I have a wonderful mod. Her name is Snarky Star, so I believe, Snarky, you will be organizing the list or something like that. By the way that my lives work is the paid folks, they get to get bumped up ahead of the list. So the free reads, they will have to wait a little bit. So please be patient for that. Sorry, I'm just checking my list as I'm going. All right, perfect. Thanks, Snarky. And Beautiful Blessed says, I've never been here before. No worries. So to donate, it's only $6. Again, like the new subs who sub and like, they get a free read. Okay, so Toni says, actually, never mind. Can I just have a love reading on me and Trey? So can you tell me the context of your relationship with Toni first? I forgot to do a prayer. Give me a second. Give me protection. Thank you for being my gatekeeper. Thank you for having me only speak to beings of the light. Thank you for guiding this angel reading and for facilitating it. Okay. Woo! All right. I've never been here before. I'm gonna go. Wait, what? So you're leaving? Okay. Okay, so anyway, Toni, we're in an entanglement. I've known him since October the 3rd. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's do it for Toni, and she wants, what does she want? Sorry, like everything just moves around like super fast. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. A love reading. Okay, for you and Trey. Oh, there's one more sticking out. Sorry, if you guys hear that whistling, I live in like an apartment, so there's always other noises around here. All right. So here's what I feel. I feel like I don't know if it's you that does this, Toni, but like I'm gonna be up front super soon because angels, they're not afraid to be direct. Not that they want to hurt our feelings or anything like that. They just get straight to the point for our quickest expansion, I guess. So Toni, it feels like you withdraw a lot. I don't know if you're in some kind of depression or something like that, but you tend to it's like it's kind of like you hibernate, but like not in a healthy way. It's so that you don't expose your vulnerability. And I don't know, do you have like social anxiety or something like that? Like, are you afraid to get out there and connect with people, Toni? Toni, are you here? Oh, there she is. She says, I don't know, I'm shy at first, but I do have anxiety. Okay, that's something. It's just that it feels like you don't let yourself come out of your shell. That's what it feels like. And with Trey, you're wondering about your romance, your what? Sorry, it was just very a love reading. Sorry. I don't like being vulnerable, and yeah, a lot of people don't like being vulnerable. And it's just that you do certain things so that you don't have to put yourself in that position of being vulnerable. And I guess everybody's way of protecting their vulnerability is different. But for you, I think you just like hide in your room or something like that. I don't know if you just hide in your shell. It's just somewhere dark, and it's somewhere where you don't have to put on a show or something like that. For Trey, he wants to be there for you. Like, he wants to be able to hold you and to be physically affectionate with you. But it's like you're not comfortable with that. So I don't know, when people usually say like I want a love reading, they want to see where it goes. And it's like it won't. I mean, not that I'm saying that it won't, because I can't be the predictor of something final. But the way that it's going right now, he's going to end up being like, does she even like me? Like, does she want me here? So yeah, Toni, not Trey. Does that make sense to you, Toni? Like, the potential for partnership is there. It's just, I don't know if you guys mesh well together either. Okay, Toni? All right. So Marie, thanks for posting your question. What are Ralph's thoughts on me and our connection? Hi, Vivi. How are you? I like how you pop in, like, and you're just like, hey, and your energy is always very like enthusiastic and, infectious. I'm doing okay. I'm chilling now. I was like super worried before because of my job issue, but I mean, whatever. Can't keep worrying, I guess. Oh, whoa, I've never seen this before. What the heck? Okay. Summary. Ralph's thoughts on me and your connection. Vivi says, girl, same, but it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, so here's the card that you got, Marie, and it says meditation for peace and serenity. Okay, there is something that he's pushing back. I don't know if he is a very hot and cold person, but I think how long have you guys been like dating for? Is this a new thing between you and Ralph, Murray? Okay, that's why. Okay. I think he's like trying to, okay. It's not that he's not a good person. It doesn't feel like he's malicious or anything like that. I just think that his intentions aren't pure, and I don't know if he's willing to express what he wants out of your interaction. Can you see this dog at the very top? I really think that he's just playing around. And while he does have a deepness to him emotionally, I don't know if he thinks that you're the right fit. So because of that, I don't think that you can expect anything intimate or anything super deep. So yeah, that's what he thinks, Marie. All right. Okay. Kay, Faye, where you at, girl? Kay Faye says, hello, is it the best decision for me to withdraw from my math college class? Okay, let's see. Okay. You got Earth Magic. All right, so it looks like you need time to think about this. You need to think about the pros and cons, and you need to think about what would the avenue look like if you continued, and what would the avenue look like if you didn't continue. This is really something that you have to make on your own. And so because of that, I'm really just giving you context, or I'm at least pulling you in the right direction for how you can answer that question on your own best. What is it that you want in the future, Faye? I want to leave because I'm just over it. I already started off rough, and I've been putting on so much work. You want a new professor? Okay. Why do you want a new professor, Faye? You want a fresh start? Mm-hmm. You want a fresh start, okay. It's terrible. Yeah, I mean, I think, if you finish, obviously it'll be done sooner. Yeah, that sucks. So that combined with the professor makes me so depressed. Oh. Well, Faye, it really feels like your energy is very soft, and I think that you need to honor that. So it's really up to you. I do feel that you are going towards the direction of leaving this class. Excuse me. So that maybe, you give yourself some time off and then take that class again. But this time in a way where you structure things around your class so that you can invest more time into your math class. Okay, Faye? Because really it's up to you. All right. Yeah, it just feels like you're going to leave for now. Also, please remember to leave an evaluation and a review for the professor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. Does that even, out of complete honesty, does that even matter? Who reviews that? They have to meet a certain threshold. I didn't know that. But that kind of sucks too, though, for like the students that like don't care and then they like blame it on the professor, you know, those type of people. By the way, if you want a more comprehensive reading with me, you can go onto my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. What is wrong with my throat? One of my friends worked for the department that does this, and she was like, be honest AF. That's good. Okay, so nobody's here to ask a question. So Snarky, do you have a question? Or I'm gonna do a reading on the general energy right now because it's like super weird. Girl, admit you just nosy about my nut. I'm not! I just need something to do, K-Faye. You're welcome, K-Faye. Oh man, I feel like I can't do that. I feel like it's almost like as bad as leaving a Yelp review on Yelp for restaurants. Like one bad thing, like, dude, that's like really bad, you know? Okay, so Snarky, if you don't have a question, I'm gonna just do the oh my god, they added the whole new thing where if you say a business, they did? What? I have to see this. I've never seen that. But again, I haven't been dining out. No fucking way. Let me see. Dude, the restaurant that I'm working at is gonna get that flag. K says, no, some professors deserve it. Yeah, they do. I know what you mean. It was so bad, students complained about her on Rate My Professor, and a few days later, her bad review was taken down. What? But like, it would suck if someone just had a psycho customer. Yeah, for sure. Then that wasn't really, I don't know, maybe that wasn't really well thought out on Yelp's part. I don't see the part where you can say that, like, you can flag them as racist. Look at them chili peppers. I don't see that part. Oh, yeah, because I don't see it. Do you see it on your app, Snarky? Anyway, I'm going to do a reading on general energy because I am curious. Hi, Wolfie girl. I saw you on Mermaids Lives today, actually. Thank you for subbing. Hit the like, okay, Wolfie? But anyway, the energy reading for what's going on. Let's see what it says. It says listening to wisdom. I'm just so exhausted. I'm so exhausted from like this year. This year has just been like so insane. Like not just COVID. I mean, obviously COVID goes into everything and it made it worse. But oh my god, it's just been so crazy. Okay, so let me see. Listening to wisdom. I feel like a lot of us are like super exhausted right now. Like there's been so many changes and so much more things that are being implemented that we have to now accept into our habitual daily lifestyle. Yeah, they're showing me masks and they're showing me people not wearing masks, and then that stresses people out. And just, I guess, the overall fear of contracting COVID. Yeah, Vivi says, I'm exhausted too. I just want to chill and a lot of stuff be coming up and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, dude. And plus, fucking companies are treating COVID like it never happened. Like Apple just rolled out with the 12 and I'm just like, Who's gonna buy that right now? And why are you acting like this isn't going on? Obviously, it shows that you don't care. um, Wolfie, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I'm gonna just finish this one, okay? But anyways, interestingly enough, you see this crow, it's kind of like our shadow side that's whispering in our ear. It's like the parts of us that we never wanted to look at, the parts of us that we've always been afraid to look at, and they keep cropping up and they keep popping itself up in our subconscious, in our universe. And we're just like, yeah, I know I have to deal with you. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm answering something that we already know, but this is fate for us. Not that we deserve it, but it's time, basically, for us to address what we never wanted to address. And that's totally what's happening with me. Okay, so Wolfie Girl says, Wolfie Girl says, is there potential for me and Caesar to be in a long-term relationship and be happy? Okay, let's see. Acturian love. Let me see my list. That's weird. Okay, anyway. Okay, great. All right, so we're gonna do Wolfies and Acturian. Snarky just responded to you. Thank you for that, Snarky. Can y'all tell I was a Karen in college? You were nothing like a Karen. Okay. Okay. I feel like I want to draw one more. I don't know why, so I'm gonna do that right now. Whoa, there it is. Okay. All right, so let's see. Does Wolfie, wait, what? Is there potential for Caesar and Wolfie Girl to be in a long-term relationship and be happy? Yes, but you guys have got to do some shadow work first. So the cards that you got was meditation to dig deep, and the shadow work aspect of what I'm seeing is that these purple crystals here. And you see how this dog is digging into the dirt. It's getting into stuff that we weren't really aware of. And once you become aware of those things, they don't really bother you and that much anymore, and they don't meddle in with the relationship, because intimate relationships, they always, a lot of the times, cause the parts of you that need to be healed to crop up. And then the second card is prayers and wishes, just like that. Sierra, I take PayPal. Let me post the PayPal link. But PayPal is the only one I use. If Venmo and Cash App were safe enough, I would post them, but they're not, because people can easily withdraw and make it look like they paid. Thanks, Narky. Okay, so anyway, Wolfie Girl. I do see that you and what is his name? Caesar have a bright future. You guys have a lot of potential to make it work. It's just that there are parts of you guys that clash, but that's not a bad thing. Those parts that clash are those parts of you in your psychology, in your psyche, the things that you need to look at that are causing that clash. Or rather, the clash is causing the parts of you that need to heal to come up to the surface. It looks like you guys will be going through like couples therapy or something like that, because I think the both of you know that this is something bigger than just the two of you, and he loves you. I don't know if you guys are in a relationship right now, but the relationship, mirroring to each other what needs to be healed. Yeah, pretty much. However, for you guys specifically, it's a very individual experience. Okay, you guys haven't met yet, but it just looks like you get to be going through like couples counseling. But you guys are doing this not out of frustration, but out of a place of like, okay, like we need to understand each other, and we can see, like you said, that these clashes are causing a mirror for us to look at what's not healed. And so, you go into therapy with love, and he does it for you out of actual respect and love. And I say actual because, like, a lot of the times men are shit, I'm just gonna be hella honest. But yeah, he really cares about you, and I like that because it means that he's willing to stick it out even through the bad stuff. Sorry about the barking. Yeah. Yeah, facts. Okay, Wolfie? You're welcome, Wolfie. Oh, by the way, in my description, I put that like I'm gonna do like a max of 6 free reads, but for my readings, I should put that down below, but it fluctuates depending on like how tired I am. But I'm okay now, so there's no cap right now. And you guys, I haven't been writing blogs recently, but I do have some blogs. So if you guys are interested in crystals, I have blogs about that. If you want to hear about my personal twin flame journey, you can look on my website for that blog too. Okay, Acturian Love says, do you see me getting an apartment soon? I've been looking for months. Yeah, I do, Vivi. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, totally. Check it out. All right. So you got 3 cards, Acturian Love. That's funny. I'm laughing because the 3rd card that you got, there's somebody in the bathtub, and it was like the last card out of these 2 right here. And it just, yeah, you're going to be settled. But it's going to be a journey to find that place. Like I said, there's a lot of movement in the energy current right now. Things are happening very quickly, very dramatically, and it's very exhausting. So it looks like, unfortunately, you will be swept in that wave as well. It doesn't look like anytime soon. If it is, your guides don't want me to focus on that right now because they want to more so focus on the way that you'll be handling this progress to get your apartment, because there's a lot of, I don't know where you live right now, but it just looks like the people around you, they're really caught on material things. And it's like when you leave or something like that, you guys are kind of just like wrestling with whose stuff is whose belongs to whose, who should take this stuff, if that makes any sense. It just looks, okay, they're just saying entitled. Like you have like really entitled people around you that think that your stuff belongs to them, even though you bought it with your own hard work. Yeah, our Acturian says my family. Yeah, so they're the shit storm, I think. Because they're not going to let you leave without them making some sort of impact, a bad one. But, I do see you living on your own and being hella peaceful in your new home. In terms of when, it's not about that. Sorry, I'm trying to answer that for you too, but they're saying it's not about that. It's how you deal with the change. So yeah, that's kind of how they want to end it there. Actuarian says, my family is way too chaotic for me. Yeah, they sound like it. They sound really fucking immature. Really entitled, really dramatic. They don't know how to handle their emotions, so the littlest things become like the worst thing on earth. Yes, the Everyday Witch deck is awesome. She has a tarot deck and an oracle deck. But as Snarky said, we've reached the limit, so you guys are welcome to donate for a question. And if you do that, you'll be bumped up to the top of the list. Or, you're welcome to subscribe and then just stay tuned for the next live. It's okay, Chrissy. Dude, Snarky. I had s'mores yesterday, and I haven't had s'mores in so long. Like, I felt like a kid eating it. I felt horrible after all that sugar. Oh, thanks, Snarky. I felt horrible after all that sugar, but like, it tasted so good. Yeah, I would, but a bitch is kind of broke trying to do that whole stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Chrissy. Yay! I was gonna say you're welcome. Thanks, Amica. Okay, for sure, Chrissy. Just stay tuned, and then you can get your first free read. Wait, somebody was supposed to. Oh, Amica. Amica? Ask your question. I had Oreos yesterday. Oh well, and now I'm out. I know, man. I used to eat way more. I used to be able to eat way more candy as a kid, but I can't anymore. What is my Gemini X currently feeling for me? You're welcome, Amica. Oh my god, don't say that. I'm not wearing makeup. You're making me like, because I feel like, I don't know, I was just about to say like, I love doing this because I can just wake up and like do my lives. Thank you. Okay, so the card that you got, Amica, says change and progress. So your question was, what is my Gemini X currently feeling for me? Dude, shut up. Don't say that. I don't know. I feel so weird being vulnerable. But thank you. Okay, so wait, he's your ex? Why does he look? I think he's gonna come back to you. I think like he still likes you. And it's weird because it's like he likes you and I can feel like the breakup never happened. It's so weird because usually when breakups happen, I feel that there's a huge disconnect between two people or there's like a gap in like physical space or time or something like that. But for him, you say it's a nasty breakup, but like he's trying to fix things. Like he seems like, is he like a naturally chipper, you know, easygoing person? Is he naturally like that? Because his vibe just feels like the breakup never happened. He got engaged to someone else and broke up with her. He blocked me. Wonderful. Or maybe maybe like during this time, it's the right time for him to come back. Okay, well, he's complicated. Okay. That's weird because he just looks like his intentions are very clear now and like he wants to mend things with you. Like, obviously, you know, there's a part of him that is worried about whether or not he's making the right choice. Um, he used to be a kind soul. Oh, that's so sad. I really think he's going to come back. Like, do you know if the relationship with his ex fiance, do you know if it was short lived? Because it didn't look like that relationship had any substance to him. And you're welcome, Amica. Mm-hmm. There you go. I hit the nail on the head. Yeah, because like I think it was a very superficial relationship. Like it had all the bells and whistles, but it had none of the substantial stuff that meant a family or anything like that. So yeah, it looks like he's coming back to you. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, so I don't see any like folks coming in. So if you guys want a more comprehensive reading with me, these are like little snapshots of how I read. It's a very condensed reading style that I do on YouTube Live. But then in my personal reads, you know, I have a 1-card read for $12, a 2-card question read for, sorry, not 2 cards, 1 question for $12, 2 questions for $20, and I do an hour for $100, and I also do 30-minute pet reads. They are way more comprehensive in that there's just more things to be said for you. So if you guys would like to book a personal, it's on my website as Snarky posted, hearttoheartreadings.com. So do I accept Western Union? Is that a bank? Because I just do PayPal. That's the only form of currency thing, not currency, the only payment accepting thing that I do. Yeah, so PayPal works internationally. It's just that the US dollars, you probably need to check it first, how much your currency equals my currency. Oh, an instant transfer? Oh, no, I don't have Western Union, but does PayPal work for you, Amica? Yeah, I don't have that. I don't know. I mean, I've never used Western Union before. Yeah, I don't know. I never used that. Hey, what's up, hey hey? I was just about to go. Um, oh, PayPal refuses prepaid MasterCard. Um, do you have like Apple Pay? Maybe we could do that. Or, you know what? I think I will, because I'm like not keen on doing Venmo to somebody that I don't know. But like, since I did do a reading with you, let me know if you want to do Venmo, okay? And hey, hey, did you have a question? Alrighty, send it over. Oh, Venmo is only in the US? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't. Oh, you're welcome, Amica. Okay, yeah, take your time. Hey, that's fine. Oh my God, those dogs. So I guess this live is continuing then. By the way, guys, I do have an Instagram. You can follow me at Heart to Heart Readings. I've been really trying to reinvent my Insta. Western Union is almost everywhere in the US, but I will need your full name to send you the transfer code. Okay. My Instagram is at Heart to Heart Readings. Like that. I wonder if you can send payments on Instagram. Probably not, right? Okay, perfect. Yeah, but on my Instagram, I do card readings. I do inspirations that I get from Spirit, and I post them on there. Can you really do payments on PayPal? I mean, Instagram? I don't know how to do that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Because when you look at items, they'll put the price and stuff. Yeah, but I think that that's its own thing, its own link. I would have to link it, but I don't have products. I only have services. But you know what? Maybe that's a good idea to put my thingamajigs on there. And by the way, I do follow some people on Instagram, and I do have some readers that I like. I'll put them on here. Actually, I'll put them in the description, but I'll put them here too. These are the readers that I like. They're at Letters from the Collective. Here's this crystal seller that I like, Love Light Gems. By the way, I don't know any of these people personally. I just like what they do, and I think that they have the integrity to do it. And a reader that I like on YouTube that's snarky is okay, I got your donation. Hey. That snarky is an assistant. Are you an assistant? But she also mods for her. It's Psychic Mystical Mermaid, right? Is that the full name, Snarky? Okay, hey, I'm waiting for your question, okay? Psychic Mystical Mermaid Tarot. Yeah. She's very, very good. She's one of those few people that has a rainbow aura to them. And people with rainbow aura, you can trust them. And they're the kind of people that help without even knowing a person. What is this, Snarky? Ooh, why are you showing me this? It lets you buy that item with Instagram. Oh. Oh, that's so funny. Hey, that you're asking about crystals because I just posted somebody's Instagram on who's a crystal seller, and she seems very knowledgeable about crystals, and she also does Reiki, and she teaches she has private sessions on how to meditate with them and stuff like that. So I actually put her Instagram up there. It's called Love Light Gems, and she holds lives every Saturday. But let me see what Spirit has to say. Okay, here's why I'm laughing. Okay, so hey, this is the card that you got. It says changing. Oops, how do I do this? Okay, whatever. It says changing your mind. And can you see like how there's these things here? It's like I just stepped into your shoes for a little bit and I just saw how you look at things, but it's like when you get confused, like it just looks like you have a lot of opinions or a lot of things to look at or a lot of things that just come across your head and you don't know what to do with any of them because there's a lot of information coming to you at one time. So you freeze and you just like, wait, what? And it's like you don't move. And it's like like you just stop for that moment because you don't know how to like compute what's being thrown at you. Ah, so funny. Oops, where did my other crystal go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it's funny because it seems like you're really chill. Because sometimes when that happens to people, they get anxiety. You know, they spiral into like a nervousness because they can't control what's happening in their head. But for you, you kind of just stop and you're just like, what? Like, let's see. They're showing me that you need like not just one crystal, but you need like two different ones, two or three. You need a several basically, and you're gonna need them. Like, don't get crystals all in one color. You're gonna have to get different colored ones. So, example, one would be a clear one, another one would be red, another one would be blue, another one would be yellow, something like that. The reason is because there's a lot of activity happening. I don't know if it's happening. Oh, I mean, it's happening all around us. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of strong currents in our energies atmosphere thing right now, and things are just happening so fast that we struggle to keep up with it. And they're saying that a lot of this is actually technology and data and information and stuff like that. It's just too much stuff for us to settle into, just too many aspects for us to grasp onto. And we're being gaslit and we're being confused by companies that are trying to make it seem like nothing is happening. It's just a lot of stuff. And politicians are like, he said this, she said that, he did that, not me, they did it. And you're just like, what? Like, what the fuck? Who do I trust? Something like that. And so for you, I was actually, waiting for this person to come to my live and to resonate with this deck, because it just feels like this person who I see is now you is somebody that really needs help on solidifying their energy and clearing it, grounding it, and stuff like that, because you're very up in the air and you can't like there is no barrier around you to hold you still. I was about to buy some the other day and I had no idea which one to get. By the way, I just bought a grounding mat. Maybe that will help too. What's that? What's a grounding mat? You know what I would do for you? Hey. I would actually get like a crystal starter kit, or, go into a metaphysical store and just buy all the tumbled stones that match all of the chakra colors. So that way you don't have to be in the store and have to think about what to get, because it's hard for you to make a solid decision right now. Ooh, it will ground your energy to the earth. It plugs into the wall outlet. It's funny because like that, the first half was like super mystical, and the other one, like, yeah, you just plug it in the wall. But you know what I mean? Hey, and highlighting spark, you know what I mean? Like those crystal starter kits that already have all the crystals for you, and they are supposed to match all your chakras and stuff like that. Just don't forget to clear them, okay? Because they're showing me that these crystals, they will adopt the same frequency in which you rub off on it, if that makes any sense. They're like sponges, they're showing me, and they will match your frequency and they will adapt to you. But the issue is that if they're adapting to your confusion and you hold on to these crystals, it's just nothing. It just feels like there will be no movement and no frequency shift for you. So charge them. So I would say buy 2 different sets of crystals that match your chakras. And you can just Google them, you know, what crystals match what chakras, and then just get 2 of the same ones, so that you have one set that you can use and the other set that you can charge, and then you can just switch them off. So that's what I would do for you. Hey. But they're showing me that blue is a very important color for you right now. So I would do that. All right, hey. Okay. Lightning Spark, did you have a question? Yeah, you're welcome, hey. Okay, perfect. I see you have 2 questions. Lightning Spark. I got the peppermint one. You know, it makes me want to eat like peppermint chocolate candies. Anyway. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Just waiting on those questions, okay, Lightning? Because we don't have a list right now. Message from Spirit, and how does Zoraida feel about me? Okay, let's do the first one first. Let's see. Okay, they want to do the butterfly deck for number 1. Boom. Okay. All right. Message from Spirit. It says self-employment. Have you been thinking about starting your own company, Lightning Spark? Excuse me. Man, where are my dogs? I don't know where they went. Not really, but remember I told you that I wanted to try trading? Yes, I do remember that. I can't help but to feel the feeling of a company. That's just something that I keep feeling in this card. Let me see what they're trying to say about it. Okay. How is your trading thing going, first of all? Like, are you having any success with it? Because I know somebody that has started to get into it, and she's having a hard time figuring out like a formula or something like that. I stopped because I couldn't keep up with it. Okay, but I want to get into it again. Okay, so I have to ask: are you good at trading? Like, do you think that you can do it? Not in terms of self-esteem or anything like that, but do you think that like you have what it takes in your mind to, you know, make money off of it and stuff like that? Yeah, the trading hours. Yeah. Man, Snarky, with you being around, like, I feel like my lives have gotten so much easier. Thanks, Spark. Are you there? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and I couldn't keep up because the stocks I invested in kept moving, so I couldn't properly trade them on time. I don't know what that means because I don't trade. But I don't know, it's okay, Lightning Spark, but the reason why I'm asking about that though is because with this, you know, if this is about trading, in which I think that we're on the same page about, um, and you know, as a trader, you're also an independent contractor, right? When you're a trader, because it just looks like you'll be very fucking successful with this, like to the point where I'm not saying that you're gonna be a trillionaire, but I'm saying that like companies will start to recognize you as an asset to their trading team or whatever, and you'll have a lot of offers for you to join their company. That's a big ass deal. That is one hell of a deal right there. Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? That's why I'm asking you, like, do you think that like you're good at this? Because my friend who's doing it, she's not having luck with it, even though she's invested so much time in it. So for you, for you, what? For me to see you, you know, have all these companies that want you to join them on their team, it's like, damn. I think I can be if I had different work hours. Yeah, and I mean, like, trading is something that will be your choice if you want to invest more in it or not. But yeah, this is totally what I'm seeing right here. So I don't know if something is going to shift in your current job or what, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's more of a move from you, though. You have to decide, like, do I want to invest in trading and stuff? Hey says, sorry to interrupt the reading, but about the grounding mat, I got it after watching a documentary on YouTube called Earthing, and another one called Grounding. Ooh, I do want to watch it. That sounds really cool. Is it expensive, the grounding mat? And Lightning says, because I'm also a part of a trading group. Oh, with a bunch of people that share ideas with each other and can tell which stocks are going to go big. Oh my God, I didn't even know they had that. I have to tell my friend that. I didn't even know that existed. Okay. So, second question, how does Zoraida feel about me? Okay. I always get confused, dude. Like, which one is Zoraida? Is Zoraida the one that works with you? It's a group chat. How did you find this group chat? I want to relay it to my friend. Okay, she's your coworker. Right. Okay. I feel like we need to do... This is serious. I don't know why. There's a real serious energy. You found it on Twitter. I'm gonna go on Twitter now. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it for her. All right. How does what's the question again? Okay, how does Zoraida feel about you? Okay. Okay. Aww. That's so beautiful. Okay, so you got 2 cards. One of them says teaching, and then the other one says let go. Okay. All right, so with the teaching card, your angel is trying to teach you about the basics of love and of life and thus of spirituality, because they're all about spirituality, obviously. But they're really teaching you. I was just gonna say they're teaching you how to be, and like there's a letter B on that book that she's holding on to. It's so funny. They're teaching you how to just be, how to just live your life with a sense of relief from not having to control the circumstances, the people, the things, the experiences around you. How not to see your life from such a perspective of fear and intimidation. Because I don't even know if I should delve into this. Because the energy that I feel from you is that you live under such fear and such intimidation and such pressure that it almost feels like you live in a jungle, like you're an animal in a jungle and you don't know who's going to come to eat you. And they're really trying to teach you to like slow down. And it's like I want to say how do I say this? I want to say that they're telling you to take 10 steps back, but at the same time, they know where you came from, not biologically, but like environmentally and psychologically. They know where you came from and where you originated from. And so it's like, it doesn't feel like you have those steps to take back into, if that makes any sense. They want to remind you of your innocence. Like when you were a child, did you ever feel that way, kind of a thing, and have you ever wondered like what became so different about you and things like that? Have you ever wondered that, Lightning Spark? It's okay if you don't want to talk about it, but I'm curious. But yeah, I mean, they're really trying to go back to the basics with you, and that's what they do with everybody, because the basics, it is always love, and can't talk. It is always spirituality, which is to be rather than to do. Tanaya Bryant, have I done a reading with you before? I feel like I have. Lightning Spark says, I noticed I kind of became more of a serious person in the last 3 years. That's what I noticed about myself. Okay. Like, I know you want somebody to love you, and that's, I'm trying to answer your question about Zoraida. And it's okay to want those things. I'm not trying to tell you that your desires aren't meant to be there, because we are what we want. I know that's kind of weird, but that's what they tell me all the time, that we are what we want. And so our desires, they are us. And so for people around us to tell us that what we want is not supposed to be what we want are fucking us over every time that they say that. But anyway, says kind of shut out some friends for no reason, or when I just want to be alone. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's around you. I know you live with your family and stuff like that. I don't know if they trigger you or anything like that, but I think that by you focusing on Zoraida so much, you're giving yourself way too much pressure, and you're stressing yourself way too much, because obsession, it comes from the need to control logically. But when you're in that space of obsession, that's the only thing that you can think of. And it's like, food and water becomes secondary, and so does sleep and stuff like that. So they're telling you to let go, and I know that for you it's easier said than done. But there's more to life than what you think it is. And I think that's something that we all have to remember every time we're in a funk. Actually, you know what? I didn't release it on Instagram yet. I will today, but I was talking to God and I was channeling him and stuff like that. And he was basically telling me that we have to let go of what we think life looks like, and, you know, thus what our beliefs are, so that we can have things that we don't know yet take its place. And when we think about that, we're just like, oh yeah, our perspective is limited right now. There's so much out there in the universe that we don't know of yet. And especially if it's something that's giving you so much stress, you know? So I understand for you right now, nobody can tell you to just like stop feeling the way that you do. But it's a process for you. And I think that that's what you're in right now. And your guides are smiling because they're telling me that I give you a lot of hope. Um, you know, I show you things that I think most people are afraid doesn't exist. So I'm glad that you come here so that you can be inspired all over again whenever you come back and stuff like that. But yeah, so you're in a process right now, and there's more out there, you know? Yeah. And I'm glad, you know, I'm glad that they tell me that, because I always think to myself, like, dude, I feel like I'm always dreaming a lot. Like, I'm never in reality. And that's also why I'm so good at what I do. But, you know, there's always like cons to everything. Yeah. So, but yeah, kind of rambling a little bit. But with that being said, you know, your guides, they're still teaching you, and you're still learning, and you're still growing. Okay, Lightning Spark. So I know that there wasn't a finality to that message. Um, it's really just to show you and to read that you're getting back into that obsessive habit again. Okay, Lightning Spark? Snarky, are you still here? You've been so quiet. That's so unlike you. I want to see what you mean by that grounding mat. Hey, because I've never heard of that before. Let me see. You're welcome, Lightning Spark. Grounding mat. Oh, okay. I was like, where is she? Okay. What is the grounding mat? Like, I have never heard about this before. Oh, okay. What? What? Wait, hold on. Hey, Vivi, what's up? You're making dinner for sure. How does a grounding mat work? I'm not doing reads right now, just on my phone. You can go outside and walk on dirt. It's the same effect. Oh, so it's like while you're watching TV, you can put it underneath your feet, kind of a thing? It mimics the electric current of the earth and allows a person to bring the experience into a home or an office. Dude, that's mind blowing. I feel like that's really good for like cubicle jobs. That's so cool. Anyway, all right. So I don't know if people are still here to do a question or what. But I don't know. I feel like since we're all here, I kind of want to do like a closing general read for everybody, like a read for like literally everybody in this chat. So, including you, Snarky. Okay, so let's see what we got. Ah! The grounding mat plugs into the grounding part of the, I almost thought you said toilet. Plugs into the grounding part of the outlet, the third hole on it. Oh, interesting. Whoa, I've never seen this card before. Okay. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Bye, Amica. Okay, so for the closing general read for everybody, in case that there aren't any more reads to be done, we got 3 cards. So I love it. I love what I'm seeing because it's so chill, and I think that's exactly what we need, because our minds are just everywhere. They're just so much for us to process that we can't process anymore, and our focus isn't like streamlined into one place anymore. It's just everywhere, and life is just going so fast, and there's so many changes. It's a lot, and it's exhausting. So I like this because it's just showing us that we're at peace. So let's see, the first card that we got says change in progress. The second one, oh no, sorry, this is the second one. This one says make a move, like that. And then the third one says go with the flow. I like that. Okay, so let me see what's going on. There's a lot of blue here. And remember how I said that I feel like blue, the crystal blue, is really important for you right now? Hey. I think that we've got a lot on our plate, and so we need to release that energetically. We need to release all of those emotions, whether it's talking to it with a friend, on paper, with a therapist, or if we have like a little pet with us, we can talk to them, pet them. And, they always understand where we're at. And they're way more intuitive than us because they're more present than us. And so they can see things that we don't when we're in a state of worry or anything like that. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening, but it feels like they're happening for good. Like there's been so much change that it's been horrible because Trump keeps making an impression that is super dramatic, and he pushes and pulls with everybody's energy with the decisions that he makes. But where we're going is actually in a good place. We're going in a good place, and it actually feels like it's stable. Like it feels like it's stable, and it just feels like we'll be able to take a break. Like it almost feels like a vacation. So we can look forward to that. The second card, I think that we just need to introduce more movement into our bodies. With COVID, we're implored to stay in and to socially distance and, protect ourselves and others by staying home. But we need to introduce movement into our bodies to remind us of the flow, I believe. Probably do like a meditation that'll help us to go into the flow. There's also this really interesting meditation from Teal Swan. What is it? It's like go with the flow meditation or like movement meditation. I think it's called movement meditation by Teal Swan. She's on YouTube, and she teaches you how to meditate with her process, which is, sit with your spine straight, notice your breathing, and allow your body to move in the current of the energy around you. And when you see her doing it, it looks like she's crazy. You don't want to do it in a place where like you're on a bus or something like that, because people will be like, damn, he's on something else. But I did it, and I was like, I just felt like so in the flow. So I encourage you guys to do that, look it up and stuff like that. It's really cool. For some reason, I'm also feeling like the energy of nighttime in here as well. I don't know what that is though. Maybe that'll come up, but there's an energy of nighttime here. And yeah, that one's pretty straightforward. Go with the flow. I think basically what they're trying to tell us is that, like, while things do seem chaotic right now, we need, like, we're going in the right place and we need to remember that. And so while we're going in that direction to the right place, we need to do some self-care too. Like, we don't have to be freaking out the entire way there. I think that's just what they're trying to say. Okay, so everybody, thank you for being here. Time for me to take a break. And if you want a more comprehensive reading with me, you can go onto my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, and all of my services are there. I do a 1-question read for $12, 2 questions for $20, and 1 hour for $100. And on YouTube, my readings are more concise and to the point. But if you want a more comprehensive reading, then you will be drawn to answers, more answers that will resonate with you and create a whole, if that makes any sense. So thank you all for being here, and stay tuned for my next live. Bye. You're welcome, Hey. Bye.